Hello, Leo, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach, and I help sensitive, self reflective souls choose maximum growth and high vibration and positive energy integration. I have an intuitive message for you about your spiritual path this week. Let's get started. So, we'll do an inside outside reading, which is the inner world and the outer world. Okay, they want me to start with the outer world first. So, we'll do. Is this the left or the right side? Okay, star on the left and Six of Cups on the left. Interesting. So we're already starting with flowing energy and the energy of reuniting, things coming back together, possibly even a reconciliation where there was maybe a problem or a fight or a separation in the past, and now you're coming back to reconcile. So that's an interesting place to start from. Let's look at the middle. Okay, that's on the right. More flow, Empress, with the Four of Wands. Okay, so we really have a big, pretty flowing connection between all of these four energies right now. With every reading I've done today, there's been a definite separation between the inside and the outside world. But for you, Leo, they're all kind of integrated. They're all kind of there. But let's look here on the inside. We've got the Empress and the Four of Wands. So the Empress making a foundation for her abundance. Okay, or for your abundance. It doesn't have to be a her. But the Empress represents all of those things, the fertility, fertility of desires, which means all the things that you want coming to you. That's what the Empress represents, creating all these different things, trusting the universal flow. And so we've got that going on, but at the same time, we've got the Four of Wands behind it, supporting this flow, this abundant flow. The Four of Wands talking to you about setting the foundation for what it is that you're wanting to receive. Okay, and what does that really make sense? You know, when you're trying to create something, you ask for it, and then you receive it back from the universe. I also kind of feel like this is the Empress building her home. So the Empress is kind of a mother energy sometimes, and she's building a spot where she can thrive, where her offspring can thrive. And so it's this idea of creating a place where you belong and where the things that you love belong as well. Now, what's so interesting to me is that we have, there's something energetically in your field that needs to be resolved before you can get to the next stage, because the Four of Wands, whoa, where'd it go? Four of Wands is something that has begun, but it's not culminated. So this is akin to laying the foundation or putting up the framework of the house, but not completing the house. We still have a way to go. So in this, the energy from the past comes back so that you can be at peace with it. So you can give any forgiveness you need to give, so that you can say what it is that you need to say your truth. But this is not with the intention of bringing the relationship back together if it needed to split. This is the intention of healing for you. So because I'm not looking at individuals, I'm going to say that, well, hang on, let me ask. Let me back up and ask my guides here. This is really about making the relationship right with yourself. So you may not even need the physical or spatial contact of the person, but you need to make it right in yourself. If this is writing a letter to them, if this is just, talking to them in your mind, sending them forgiveness, sending them love, talking to yourself about being at peace with what you learned and who you became through this relationship. There's a big opportunity for self-healing. And when you are self-healing, I'm sorry, my cat just tried to tear up the carpet there. When you are self-healing, then that opens up your vibrational field so that you are able to create and build more of what you want. When there's a block in your energetic field, when you're holding on to resentment, or you're holding on to sadness, or you haven't quite forgiven yourself or the other person completely, then the universe can't really bring you the full vibration of what you want, because there's part of your signal that's still a little bit off. So this gives you the chance to reconcile this, but it also helps your abundance grow. Like I said, I feel a big connection that these cards are intertwined. It's not like ignore these and take care of that. It's take care of all of this together, because they all feed into each other. They all touch each other and they all flow together. Okay, they're telling me to look at the Empress again. And they're cautioning about overgiving. They're cautioning about, in this relationship from the past, some of what may need to be looked at is the ways in which you gave too much. And that created an unbalanced dynamic, really, but it also created the resentment within you, or the feeling of, I gave all I could and it still didn't work out. The reality is that you maybe gave too much, because the Empress just wants to give and give and give and flow and flow and flow. That's that Mother Earth energy that just is abounding. But in order to have a balanced relationship, for these to have a balanced relationship, there has to be a balanced give and flow. So for some of you, this is about forgiving yourself for the times that you overgave, because when you overgave to someone else, you undergave to yourself. So this might also be just about reconciling this concept in your mind that when you give in balance, you actually end up nurtured by giving. You end up better off than when you didn't give. Versus when you overgive, it always comes at a cost to you. So what giving in balance is you're giving because out of your love for yourself. You're not giving to receive love from someone else. You're not giving to make up for a deficit within your heart. You're giving out of an outpouring. It's like the cup runneth over. You give to yourself so much that you have so much love for yourself that it just runs over into the love for another person. It's like you can't contain it in yourself and you have to spread it everywhere. And that's the proper balance of giving. That allows you to connect with the true essence of what giving really is. And in that, you actually receive the balance and the nourishment, our star card. Okay, Leo, thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. I am offering one-on-one intuitive readings as well as personal coaching sessions. So if you need some kind of spiritual support and you're interested in that type of offering, please check out Soul Guidance with Adriana. There is a link in the description below. And I will look forward to seeing you next time. Hopefully my cat will behave. I'll see you next time.